This video is brought to you by Squarespace, a beautiful tool to build your business, including online stores with flexible payments, visually stimulating styles, and fully connected, easy-to-use tools, making it possible to stand out and get noticed.
Hello everyone, this is Trena at John's Furniture Repair in the shop today with this nice long low dresser, and it's a really nice Canadian made piece, solid maple, and we're giving it a modern touch. So sometimes we do new finishes in the shop with a little bit of a modern twist. Sometimes we do things back to the original antique style finish, so it's nice to mix it up. So let me show you a couple details on this one. All right, so just a pretty plain, simple, really well-made Canadian piece of furniture. It's a nice, solid maple piece put together with a lot of thought. Nice, solid drawer fronts with a solid core drawer, so that's really nice. Basically, just a nice, simple design, nothing to it, kind of an oblong, oval leg, and a nice sturdy frame, all put together with some fasteners and some joinery. So what we're doing with this is stripping it right down, and we're actually going to be going in a gray finish, and it's going to look pretty good on this maple. It's a nice white wood to do that type of finish on. So let's get to work, take this apart, and get down to it. After growing up in my dad's restoration shop and learning everything he knows, I'm continuing on with the business in my own shop, and after 25 years, I can truly say I love this job and I just have to share it with you. Whether it's a priceless 300-year-old hand-carved piece of history or just an ordinary table or dresser, I pour my heart into each and every piece a customer brings me. I'm Trena, and this is John's Furniture Repair. Alrighty, so we just sanded all of the red stain out of this maple, and I've got bleach on the underside here because there still is a little bit of that red hue left in the maple, and with gray it's just going to turn pink. So I'm going to turn the top around and do the top side now. All right, so we've got it all back together. Top was bleached. Then I wiped it with vinegar just to neutralize the bleach. Don't forget that step just because it will continue to kind of work at the fibers of your wood and soften them. So always neutralize your bleach. Everything's sanded to 180 by hand and with the sander to start with, and then by hand with 180. And we've got all those old handle, the knob holes all filled up and puttied and looking good. So now we're just waiting for the sample to be seen by the client. And then we are ready for some stains. So as soon as I get that, we'll show you the color. So, do you need a website, or are you looking for an easy option to upgrade your online presence? It is so easy to build a beautiful website with Squarespace. They have a huge number of flexible web templates and styling options, making you look like a pro in a matter of minutes. Just pick one, or make one if you're that smart, and get started. I built this website in about an hour, and I've never done this before. Everything about Squarespace is very user-friendly. Squarespace has a next-generation web editor called Fluid Engine, making it very easy to just drag and drop and edit every detail of any template for your website. Squarespace's visual design tools grow your credibility and engage your visitors. It is also so easy to connect your social media accounts, expanding your reach. So go ahead, check out squarespace.com/John's Furniture Repair. When you're ready to launch your beautiful website, use code John's Furniture Repair to save 10% off your first purchase of website or domain. All right, so our customer has okayed the color sample, and she's also brought the hardware. So we're going to be putting these nice pulls on the center of the drawer. So I've got the first one all measured out and the holes drilled right here. And so now we're going to make a jig because we have a few other drawers to do. So the way I do that is once the first ones are drilled, I put a sheet stock board over top, clamp it in place. Just make sure you cover the two holes with your sheet stock and make sure you have overhang on both sides. Then we're going to take just some junk blocks that we've got sitting around, and we're going to attach them underneath this on each side so that when we can take this off, we can just put it on the other one. So we'll put those on with a brad nail up against the drawer edges, and then we'll drill through from the inside of this drawer straight up, and those will be our holes to mark on the next drawer. So I'm going to get the brad nailer and pop these on. On the back side, same thing, make sure it's nice and tight up against the frame. And I'll try not to shoot my finger. Perfect. Okay, so now I can take my drill, make sure my clamp is tight so it doesn't shift on me. And we'll just drill through the holes, try to keep the drill nice and straight. And there we have our template. I'll just clean up the front here a little bit. So now we just make sure, the last thing is to mark where your template was, so you put it on the same spot on your drawers. So if I'm looking at them, it's sitting in the dresser, which is where I'll be pulling them from. This is going to be my right bottom. So then I know to put this on the right bottom of every drawer, and I should have everything marked in the same spot. So I'll get this off and pop it on the next drawer.
Couple of big old bumps in my bed. Right, meow meow? Right, meow meow. Giving me the kisses. Hi, Netha. Hi, Netha. I love you, Netha.
Alrighty, so I've got all of the holes drilled for the handles, and now we're going to get to staining, and we're going to be staining it this color, Gaudy's gray. And for those of you who hate gray, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. This is my customer's choice, and I think it's going to look good on this set. So we're going to be doing a preliminary stain on the whole thing, and then using the same color tint that I've made up to kind of even out the whole finish, because lots of things are staining up a little bit different. These top drawers seem to be a little lighter than the bottom drawers. I'll just show you what it's going to look like here. So you can still see lots of wood grain through the stain, as always with Gaudy stains. But you have that nice gray tint over top. So I think that's gonna look really good on this set. It's a little bit more of a modern set. And with those handles, I think we'll be good. We've got little knobs that go on the top drawer here. Top drawers here, they look like this. So I think that'll look really sharp. So I'm gonna get stain on the rest of these drawers, and then we'll be ready for some tinting. Alrighty, so we've got the dresser in the spray booth, and we've also got a mirror frame that goes to the dresser. And so we're just about to put a clear coat on this. We will need to do some tinting with the same stain. I mixed up a tint with the gray stain and lacquer thinner. So we'll be doing that to just even everything out. As you can see, there are different tones on the dresser drawers. So we're just gonna throw a coat of lacquer on, see how it looks, and then go from there. And there it is, all finished up, looking very classy. Now, I know you all don't like the color gray, but be nice. If it was your choice, I would execute it with every bit of passion as I do with other finishes. So enjoy it for what it is. And if you don't have anything nice to say, just keep it to yourself. It doesn't have to be your taste. So
we just refinished the whole thing. We had to bleach the top. Of course, we redid all of the mounting holes for the hardware. Did a gray stain, gouty gray stain on the whole piece, and then tinted with the same stain. And I think it's looking pretty sharp. We got a nice clean job. No stain or any color on the inside of the drawer. Very important with these situations. And we put a nice ML Campbell Magnamax flat on the whole piece. So there it is. Thanks for joining me on this one. Oh, wait a second. I did a whole bedroom suite. I kept it a secret from you guys. So we had a nightstand, a 3-drawer little dresser, and 2 little side tables that we did all at the same time. So she's now got herself a nice set, all matching and refinished beautifully. Hardware choices are looking good with this color. And yeah, so everything's ready to go back home. So thanks for joining me on this one, guys. If you enjoyed this video, you can buy me a coffee. The link is in the description below this video. And as always, thank you so much. Cheers.